Good morning, everybody. I wanted to show you all the beautiful sky this morning. Colorado has some of the prettiest skies sometimes, some of the most beautiful sunrises and sunsets. But I'm up early this morning and I'm actually gonna go wash my hair. It needs to be washed and I've been putting it off this week because it's just kind of been the final week of finishing everything up. I'll check back in with you guys later. Oh yeah, and if I have any white stuff on my face, please excuse the white stuff. It's just my acne medication.
We're going to see the new Hobbit movie. The Hobbit, it's the third one in the trilogy. We're going to see it in 3D, right?
Yeah, 3D, and we're going to the matinee.
We've seen the other two, and I like them.
Yeah, I think this one is called The Five Armies. And I am by no means a Hobbit expert. Like, I don't know all the details about the story, but I did read it when I was a kid, and I think Matt did too. And I don't know, we kind of like the genre of it, so we're gonna go check it out. We'll let you all know what we think about it afterward. We're here really close to the movie theater. Got some ice skating going on, and then someone's also carving some ice here. I'll show you all the after when we come out of the movie theater. We are leaving the movie theater. We're surprised that there's still a little bit of daylight left. I don't know what time it is, but if I had to guess, I think it's like 4:30.
It's almost 5.
It's almost 5? Okay.
They must be doing a repair or something.
So here's the finished ice sculpture here. It's pretty cool how they have lights in it. Those lights must not get hot, huh? You want to take a picture in front of that? I decided to come in Target real quick so that we could get some laundry detergent. I started doing laundry earlier today, but I only had about 2 scoops of laundry detergent left, so it's very crowded. I think people are doing their last minute shopping. It's actually quiet back here, but up in the front it's crazy. Happy Sunday, you guys! We are in the car and we just came from Old Navy. We went and got a couple of flannel shirts so that we could take a holiday picture. Every year we take just a simple picture with our own camera and we turn it into a little Christmas card thing and then we send it out to family and friends. So I wanted to wear flannel this year. That was my idea, and Old Navy is having a little bit of a sale and I know they have flannel, so we went there. This is what we got. This red and blue is Matt's, and this purple and blue is mine. But we're probably going to take a picture in front of the house. I was thinking maybe sitting on the step or something like that. Last year we just took a picture sitting on the couch, so I kind of like to change it up every year. What are your thoughts on this?
Excuse me. We will do whatever it is that you want to do.
All right. Anything you want to add?
Hi.
Okay. Within the past hour, Matt and I took a picture out on our front porch, and then I went to Walgreens and got it printed on this holiday card. It says, "Wishing you a sweet holiday." I thought they turned out pretty good. We are back in the car again. I know it probably seems like we were just in the car based on how I put the footage together for the vlog, but we've actually been home for 2 or 3 hours, just doing stuff around the house. And now Matt is going to do a Craigslist transaction.
Now I'm selling my laptop, or at least I'm going to meet somebody about potentially selling my laptop. I've had it for maybe 2 or 3 years now. It's been a good laptop, but I want to upgrade to a new computer, and I need to sell my laptop first so I can have some extra money to buy a new one with. So we'll see how it goes. You never know with Craigslist transactions.
Yeah, Matt's really good about Craigslist transactions. He does them fairly often. I mean, he hasn't actually done one in a while. He did buy a chair off of Craigslist maybe a month or so ago. I think it's in one of our vlogs. But that was him purchasing an item. He hasn't sold an item on Craigslist in, how long would you say?
It's been a while. It's probably been 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
It's a good way to buy stuff at a discount, and it's also a good way to sell stuff if you want to get rid of something to replace it with something better or new. And most fairly large sized cities have pretty active Craigslist, especially with like computers and musical instruments and stuff like that. But you gotta be careful, you know. Plenty of, what do you call them? Disclaimers. Do it at your own risk. Meet somewhere safe.
Good morning, everybody. I'm about to eat some breakfast. I hard fried an egg, and then I have some of that Kalamata kale salad that I made the other night. So that's my breakfast, and then I'm also gonna have it with some tea here. Matt got this new tea by Tazo. It's called Orange Chiffon, and it's a black tea. I've got it here. It smells really good. Hello, you guys. So I'm about to head out. I need to go to the post office and get some stamps so that we can send our Christmas cards out. And then I'm actually gonna go to Denver's art district. It's called the Santa Fe Art District, and I'm gonna look at a couple of vintage furniture stores. Matt and I were talking about some side tables that we kind of want, and we really like mid-century type furniture. So I'm just gonna go and look and see what they have. You never know. And then I also want to look for some picture frames for the art that I have in the living room that's just sitting on the back of the couch. But that's what I'm up to. Matt is inside and he is working. I'll check back in with you guys later. Got a holiday line here at the post office. I decided to park a little bit far away from the vintage furniture store so that I could just walk down the art district strip, which I haven't been on in a long time. But yeah, this is it. So they have a lot of art galleries that you can go in and look at. There's some art in there. I don't know if you all can see it, but there's a glare. They have a First Friday art walk. So every first Friday of the month, they basically close this street off, and you can come out here and you can walk down the street and go in the galleries, which is pretty cool. And the galleries are open to the public. Some have like wine, some have food. But it's really fun to do, especially in the summer when the weather is nice. The vintage stores that I wanted to go to, it's actually a set of them. There's Garage Vintage here. Over there across the street is Garage Antiques. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right underneath that billboard. And then there's Art District Antiques right here. I'm not sure if Garage Vintage is open yet, but you can kind of see what's in there. They've got some pretty cool looking stuff. And then I'm not sure about Garage Vintage that way. But I do think that the Art District Antiques across the street there is open. Their open sign is there, so I'm gonna go in and check it out. They've got a little bird in here. How cute. I don't know what kind of bird that is, but it's pretty. How cool are these chairs? They don't look very comfortable, but they're pretty cool. And then look at this mirror on the wall. It's several mirrors together. Very vintage. I know someone who would love to have this here. What a beautiful hutch. I really like that. And a cool lamp here. Isn't that neat? This is a cool appetizer plate. What a cute little accessory hanger. You know, it's not really my style, but if you had a really shabby chic or a really girly theme going on in your house, this is really adorable. This table is also beautiful, and it's in a really good shape. Let's see, how much do they want for it? $99. I think that's reasonably priced for something like this. I mean, I don't know, I'm not an expert in vintage furniture, but it seems reasonably priced. What's this? Oh, it's a nightstand. Isn't that cool? Seems like it might be kind of hard to pull the drawers out though. But it's also in good shape. You know, I don't know why, but I just get so excited about stuff like this. So I asked the store owner, and the Garage Vintage store is not open today, so I'll have to come back and look at Garage Vintage on another day.
Matt here. This morning I saw a cat out here in the yard. That's not that uncommon. They like to come over in our yard. You guys probably already know. But he was back there, and I tapped on the glass, and he just froze and stood there. It was a big fluffy brown cat. But then, after a minute or so, he climbed up that post right there and just perched on top of the post. And then a few seconds later, he just kind of jumped over the fence and went to the other side. But I thought that was interesting. You don't usually see cats climbing posts, but he must have had all of his claws. Also, my mom and dad sent me some chocolates. Pretty cool. I tried one of them and it tasted pretty good. These ones are cool with the little flower on top. Little Christmas delivery.
I'm cooking some chicken, and I'm cooking it on relatively low heat. I add water to it, which isn't do right now, but I just add a little water to it to keep it moist, keep it from burning, and also keep the oil from getting too hot. I think for dinner I'm going to try this new recipe here. Millet, aduki beans, and corn with lemon dressing. This is what it looks like. I got the ingredients for this recipe at the grocery store last week too, so we'll see how that turns out.
Looks like it's started snowing again. It snowed a little bit last night after it got dark, and now it's snowing a bit again. I don't know if it's showing up on this camera though. There's a little bit. Sure enough, that's a pretty light snow though.
I ended up slicing the chicken in half so that now we have 4 pieces. So I'm going to have chicken and kale salad for lunch. I want to make sure we finish this kale salad because it's really good, but also I don't want to waste it. So this is lunch. I had a salad here for Matt, but he's already eaten it. So I guess, Matt, the chicken's ready if you want to come get some. Okay. It's really coming down out there. I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting to be getting the snow today. Here's a view from the front yard. I'll zoom in here a little bit. There you go. That helps you to see how quickly it's falling. Here's the millet salad. Let me do a comparison photo here. I feel so accomplished because I got all of the floors in the house cleaned today. Well, not all. I didn't actually go downstairs and vacuum in the basement. But upstairs, I cleaned the kitchen floors, the living room floor, the bathroom floor, and our bedroom floor. I didn't go in Matt's office because he was working. But I not only swept and vacuumed, I also cleaned the floors with our little moppy thing. That's not really a mop, it's just like a, I don't know how to describe it, but I call it a mop. But anyway, glad that I got that done. There's so much dust under our bed. Like, it is so crazy. It's ridiculous how that happens. I decided that I wanted to clean the oven out today because it had some gunk in the bottom. You cook and things spill over and it gets really gunky at the bottom. So I was like, well, I'm going to be needing to cook Christmas meal in a few days, so let me go ahead and clean out the oven. And so I pushed the latch over and pressed self-clean, and it said it was going to be done in 4 hours. So it started out fine. You know, it got a little stinky, which is, I think, normal because it burns the things at extremely high heat. But as I was walking by the oven, I happened to look down and it burst into flames. It burst into flames for like 5 seconds and then it went away.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Ace Hardware tomorrow and get some fire extinguishers.
But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna go get some fire extinguishers and put one up here in the kitchen and put one downstairs in the basement. It's probably just a good idea to have those anyway. We should have got them when we moved to the house, but now that we've had, you know, our first scare, luckily it wasn't a serious accident or, you know, nothing got burnt or ruined. But we'll go get those tomorrow, and then we'll hopefully never have to deal with anything like that again, but just in case, we'll be prepared. At first I was a little unsure why it happened. I didn't realize that the gunk in the bottom of the oven was so oily, but it obviously was because that's what initiated the fire. After it happened, I went downstairs to our utility closet and I found our stove manual, and I read the directions, which I should have done beforehand, but lesson learned. You know, you live and you learn sometimes. But yeah, it said that before you do the self-cleaning option on your stove, you need to clean out any oily residue that might be in the oven. And so, yeah, so now I know. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching. If you enjoyed the vlog, please like it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And we will see you next time on It's the Reads. Good night.